Hi everyone, it's Nathan again from Notifier. I just wanted to walk you through some tools that we've been sort of building out on the front end. So these are sort of new widgets that are going to be released within the platform. My previous video was all about the sort of back end changes that we've been working on in terms of building out the sort of targeting of our widgets, and these are some tools that our front end team have been building out to add into the Notifier dashboard. So the first tool is something that I actually want to use myself. It is a support widget, and it is based off of all of these tools. These are sort of styles. This is actually going for our Slack channel directly with our front-end developer, giving like inspiration of the sort of tools and widgets that we're going to be releasing. So altogether, I think there's about 28 different widgets and styles that are going to be added into our platform. So this first one is a support widget. So anyone who knows about our engagement hub, this is going to be a sort of similar style to that. There'll be an icon in the bottom right hand corner, and anyone can open a pop-up and submit a support ticket. And then this can be, sent over via email. It can be added into Zendesk. You can use webhooks to literally send it wherever you want. And we're actually going to be using this ourselves. Obviously, we're a software-based platform, and we find that Intercom, the problem that we have is it's sort of impossible to deliver instant support on issues within software because we actually have to identify and fix any bugs that are reported to us. And live chat sort of gives the false impression that things can be fixed in a matter of minutes, and people sort of really expect sort of instant bug fixes, and it's just not possible to move that quickly on like 99% of bugs. There are a few occasionally where it's just a very quick fix, or if it's like a setup issue or something like that, of course we can provide instant support. But if it's a technical actual issue, we need a sort of support ticket-based system to add that into like our development cycle and get our engineers to work on that. So essentially what we'll be doing is if someone submits a general inquiry, that's going to come to me or our support team. If they contact sales, that's going to go to our sales agent that we now have. And if it's a bug or a technical issue, then it's going to be sent straight over to our developers. And this is just going to remove a lot of friction in all of the support within Notifier. And within this widget, it will allow people to add videos, to add pictures of a widget, and just allow us to collect the information that we need to get the issue fixed as fast as possible in a much more concise and streamlined manner. So it's really going to reduce the friction with everything that we're doing. But this is, of course, being released as a tool within the Notifier dashboard. So it's going to be available to everyone. That's just a use case of how we're going to be using it. And yeah, this is just another sort of inspiration. We're also looking to build out this. If anyone doesn't know it, this is Help Shelf, and they, again, to reduce sort of support tickets, we're building out the same style as this widget, so it will display all of our support all of our support articles that people are able to search through, and it will display this. And then if they click the contact page, then they'll be shown this. The same sort of pop-up style as this, which will allow them to submit a support ticket. But really, we're trying to sort of reduce friction and make it as easy as possible for not only our customers but also your customers to support themselves and reduce sort of the number of support requests that you're receiving. Because every time a support request comes in, essentially it's pulling away from your developers being able to innovate and build on sort of new features. So if we're able to get customers to support themselves as much as possible, obviously it's sort of very beneficial for everyone, and a customer is going to prefer to get instant help rather than like they only want to reach out if they really sort of have to. So this widget is really designed to sort of help with that. Okay, this is another style for our email collection pop-up. Of course, image is completely customizable, text is customizable, and subtext is customizable as well. So it's just another style variation. This is another sort of feedback style widget, and it's also going to be released as our cancellation tool. I think I've sort of spoken to quite a few people about that, but I'll do another video on this specific widget. It's a huge feature. And yeah, has been another main priority, along with segmentation that I previously spoke about in the other video. This has been the other primary focus for us, as yeah, again, it's a huge update and it works incredibly well. So this is just going to help you reduce cancellations if you're in the subscription or SaaS space. This is for promoting social media profiles, so similar to our engagement hub, except for it's purely for social media profiles. So if for any sort of bloggers, we have a few thousand bloggers who are using our platform. This is quite specifically tailored towards promoting your social media profiles and building out an audience. This is another variation of our email collection tool. So this has a background image. This has been quite widely requested. We could have supported background images in our current within our current email collection tools, but the style of them wasn't really built, and we thought there'd be a lot of interference. So this is specifically built for uploading your own custom background image and displaying it as like an exit intent pop-up, or for checkout abandonment, however you prefer to use it. This we had actually released, but very, very briefly, as we came across some issues, but this is our review widget, which is also going to be available inline. And it's going to pull reviews from Facebook, Trustpilot, and Google My Business, and it will display it. Like I said, it's both going to be available as a pop-up and also as an inline solution, so you can display it next to your products as inline reviews. And this updates in real time, and you'll also be able to filter out. Let's say you only want to display 4 or 5-star reviews in your pop-ups, then it's going to be possible to filter just to display your best reviews. Next up is a feedback widget from Stripe. So essentially, you would just click this, and there's a small pop-up where someone can give a small input box, where someone can give more feedback on your application. Again, we will be using this within Notify, and for anyone, we have a huge number of SaaS, software as a service users, and platform-based users. This is going to be very useful for them as well, for collecting feedback on the product as a whole, or just on individual features that you release. So this is another style variation of the widget that I showed previously, the support widget. This is going to be another variation of the product promotion card. So now we're focusing on some of our already built widgets, having sort of multiple different styles available. So this can just be a small pop-up, and you could also display it as a discount code that you currently have a sale going on, and someone can click on this and it's going to take them through to the product page or to any URL that you define. Countdown timers, we previously had some issues with the JavaScript rendering on countdown timers, and also some cache issues, which has been the cause for delay in this. This is now going to be released as well. So I'm not quite sure why it's ended up being like this, but we now have about 30 features that are all going to be released at once, which isn't a bad thing, but in future I would like to release in a more sort of streamlined process. So rather than releasing 30 widgets at once, we have like a couple of widgets coming out maybe every week or every other week. Yeah, but that's the position we're in. But in future, we've implemented a few ways for us to sort of change how we're doing this. Variation of our call to action widget. This is another style. We've actually changed this style again. This was just for initial inspiration, but I actually changed my mind on the design of this, so it has been changed, and I think it's quite a big improvement. So again, just tag at the top, title, subtext, and call to action card. Yes or no button. This is also going to tie in with our visitor segmentation that I made a previous video on. So depending on the option someone chooses, you could then enroll them into a specific campaign after this. If anyone isn't familiar with these as well, like we're using even sort of reverse psychology, or just using like a negative call to action. Just showing that it is like a sort of limited one-time deal, or you could also say like, yes, I want to increase my sales, or no, I don't want to increase my sales. And obviously nobody is going to click, no, I don't want to increase my sales. no, it just, yeah, and so it's a very easy way to get sort of opt-ins. And there's a principle called micro actions, if anyone's familiar with it, by getting someone to click yes, they're initially investing time by clicking into a specific action, which means they're more likely to complete further steps down the line. That's just quite a basic explanation of it. I'd definitely recommend sort of reading up on how to introduce micro actions into your website to increase for increased conversions. But we're just sort of trying to play off this principle slightly here. Another variation of a product promotion card. We've onboarded a lot of sort of Shopify users quite recently, and we have our Shopify sort of native plugin being released. So we're investing quite a lot more in sort of product promotion cards, and we're also adding tags for sort of low stock warnings. And things like this to leverage like fear of missing out and increase conversion rates. So of course, product image is completely customizable, text is customizable, and you can add a call to action and custom tag. Newsletter exit intent, just a style variation for our email collection widget. Feedback tool for understanding visitors. This isn't specifically for cancellations, this is just for anything within the app, and we'll also be releasing this as a style variation of our exit intent survey. Another yes or no opt-in, which we like the initial sort of design inspiration of, but we've changed this again slightly for ourselves. But yeah, this is what I was talking about. Yes, I want a free month, or no, I don't want a free month. We're using sort of sort of playing on like negative opt-outs. So no one's going to say like, no, I don't want a free month, or they're far less likely to. It just doesn't make sense to choose that option. So this is a good way to another just good way to increase conversions. This will be under our acquisition toolkits for increasing conversions. Call me style variation of our click to call widget, and another email collection style variation. So we're going to have about 5 or 6 different styles for our email collection tools, and another email collection tool. This is probably my favorite design of our email collection tool. So product image goes up the top, and below we have subtext and opt-in here. This is my personal favorite design of the email collection widget. Email collection widget, very sort of plain and simple. I think we actually I'm not sure if we'll actually use this one. Actually, I guess there's a small sort of email collection card. Yeah, it's not bad at all for displaying in the bottom left-hand corner. But this is a very sort of simple variation. My personal favorite, like I said, is this style. YouTube subscriber pop-up, and if someone is logged into YouTube, when they click this button, they'll be able to subscribe to your channel. So I'm sort of looking to focus a lot more on sort of YouTube in the coming weeks. So I'll be using this tool, and for anyone who's publishing content on YouTube, this is a good way to increase subscribers and raise awareness of your channel. Email collection pop-up with icon. This is just a variation of this other one. The icon is going to be an on or off trigger. So this isn't a new style within itself. This is a support-based widget, so this can show as like an account manager type pop-up that will always be visible within your platform, and they can click email, or you can change how they can get in touch with you. For example, we could add Skype, we could add a link to a WhatsApp chat. So this would be like an always visible pop-up that's available if ever they want to reach out to their specific support agent. This would be a good way to do it, your dedicated support manager. Login block, email collection block, another login tool, but I'm actually going to change this. So this will be a call to action that has social media sharing buttons available at the bottom if they wish to share on social media. it would be very interesting to release like a login, create an account system. I mean, essentially, we could actually just redirect to the user's login or create account page. That wouldn't be an issue, but in terms of us building actual accounts in your system, it's not possible. We need to look into authentication tokens, and it all gets very technical very fast. But if we could potentially do this as a call to action, login and create account, that wouldn't actually be an issue at all. This is a product promotion card for selling benefits of our tools and doing sort of discounts. So just displaying it as a pop-up, offering it as an exclusive promotion, and just listing free benefits, and the icons will also be customizable. Nice variation of our email collection newsletter, yeah. And this is a feedback collection tool. So from here we can segment visitors, and on the next page we can choose to segment them even further. So we can say what industry are you in, software as a service, what is your job title, founder, marketer, sales executive, and from here we can segment your visitors. So yeah, they are all of the tools that they're actually built. All of the front end is built, and we're just our platform works off an API, so we need to build the JSON, which we have a front-end developer working on, and this is all going to be released. I was actually promised today, whether all of them are released or not today, but I'd definitely like to get a number of them out. Let me just count how many there are altogether. 1, 2, 3, 6. So altogether it's 29 minus 1 that is just a variation. There is a total of 28 style variations and new widgets that we have built here that are going to be released in the Notifier platform. So yeah, there you have it. If you have any questions or anything, please feel free to leave it in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and feedback. Other than that, yeah, as you can see, we've been working sort of very hard behind the scenes. There has been a delay in us getting sort of new features out, but yeah, there you have it. And yeah, thanks very much for watching. Please leave any comments below, any questions. I'll be happy to get back to them. Thank you very much, and have a great